protective equipment should be used when there is some risk that cannot be avoided or sufficiently limited by technical means of collective protection. This equipment shall be appropriate to the risk, meet the conditions in the workplace, take into account the worker's health, and fit any necessary adjustments. Personal protective equipment should be determined depending on the seriousness of the risk and characteristics of the job of each worker, as well as team performance individual protection. If circumstances require the use of the equipment by several persons, require appropriate measures of health and cleaning of the
Eyes and face protection. Protection the eyes and face injured from physical and chemical emissions, as well as the radiation, is a barrier for any security program management industry. In some operations, it is necessary to protect the eye or your face, and in some cases, it is necessary to the protection is strong, so the eyes are safeguarded for the risk due to relatively heavy flying particles. Polycarbonate glasses, resistant to impact and erosion, corrosion, and impact resist. Suitable woodworking, writing, and handling of chemical materials. Mask. It is made of a special material according to the respiratory protection. In industrial process create air pollutants that can be health hazard for workers. There should be considerations such as measures to control pollutants. Anti-particle mask. Avoid pollutants and fumes. Gas mask is a way to mask that attach the eyes, nose, and mouth, which is connected to a canister containing a chemical absorbent to protect the operator against a particular vapor or gas. Health protection.
The health is one of the parts to be better protected. Science is there where our common center is the brain and its components. Helmet. Class A and B. Water resistance and flame retardant, and electrical work. Class D. Water resistance and flame retardant. Class D. Class C. Water resistance and flame retardant. Class D. They are resistant to fire, are of a self-extinguish, and don't conduct any. Food protection. The vast majority of damage to the feet due to peeling heavy objects. It's easy to get safety shoes to protect against this kind of risk. Protective tissues are used to protect the fingers of the all of heavy weight and to avoid any injury to them. The tips are usually made of steel. Hand protection. The apparent vulnerability of the fingers, hand, and arm often must use protective equipment. Gloves. According to their materials and the various adaptations that have made extensive use according to the consideration for its implementation.
And remember, always use personal protective equipment.